You folks are taking a look at the most prepared man in history to step in as President of the United States. That man right there. There has never been a presidential candidate prepared to the length that this man is. And let me say something, too. I am not here to represent the Republican Party, and I'm not here to represent any organization that deals with politics. I think the most important thing in the world is that we vote for the best man there is for this job, and you've already met him. You know, let me just tell you a few things that I think will happen under the Trump administration. First of all, let me hold your hands up, all former military people. I don't care what it is, all former military people. There will be no president who has ever had a better relationship with our military, nor they with them. Now, let's see a show of those hands one more time. Now, as you do that, I want all you Navy people to please raise your hands. All Navy people, raise your hands. And I want you to know that I spent 8 years teaching soldiers at the United States Military Academy, and we played Navy 8 straight years, folks, and we beat your ass every time we played you. And I love you just as much for your contributions to America as all the other venues of our military. And this man will see that that group of people that we so depend on is really taken care of and treated in the best way possible. You know, I've always thought, and I had a nice thing that I thought I might be able to do. You know, I want to say to you Indiana people that I owe you a big debt of gratitude, because nowhere in the world is a sporting group followed better than this state follows basketball. And I just want to thank you for the opportunity that I had to coach in this state. It will always be something that I will cherish. I think that I want you to think about one thing and I appreciate what Donald said relative to what our players did, the 900 wins and the long streak of not losing a game. But remember this, those players on their shirt wore one word, and it was Indiana. Now, you folks have a great opportunity here. You folks voting for Donald Trump and throwing him over the top. If you people will do this, you will be having our government take its first step toward what all of us want America to be like. I had these, they talk in a negative way when they want to about Donald, and they talk about, he isn't presidential. I don't know what the hell that means. And you know, to me, I think of Harry Truman. They said Harry Truman wasn't presidential. And damn, he went on to be one of the 3 best presidents in United States history. And he will at some point be one of those also. And I think that how many of you have a sister, a brother, a daughter, a son, a friend in the military of any kind? Raise your hands, all of you that have that. How many of you have relatives or you yourselves that go overseas, sometimes in sticky situations, sometimes problems can result? How many of you have that in your lives? Well, let me tell you something that you can thank this man for. Let me tell you something that will make your trips abroad much easier and much more comfortable than ever before. Under his administration, there will never be another thing like what happened in Benghazi. That will never happen in a Trump administration. The military of the United States, and in every branch of that military, will get the absolute best care that they can possibly get from the next president of the United States. The military will have that. You know, one of the best things to do in this job that Mr. Trump is going to undertake is get good people. And he does a great job of finding good people and teaching good people. And even as important, he's damn good at getting rid of bad people, too. Now, I think you're going to leave here tonight, and after you've heard Mr. Trump talk, and there has never been a more honest politician than Donald Trump. Well, after you have seen him and listened to him, I think you'll be in a hurry to get out there and vote for him. I want you to know that you have this great opportunity, as I said, to push him over the top by voting for him as soon as you can and putting us in the best position for you having done that this country has ever been in, getting going where we all want to be. You people, if you will do that, if you will get us started on the road, I'm going to tell you what's going to happen to you. They're going to take all you people, what you did to give us Donald Trump, they're going to take all you people and they're going to put you right next to our founding fathers and George Washington. That's what the hell they're going to do with you people. And you will be responsible for the shift that America will make into what we want America to be if you will vote for Donald Trump. And with that, I simply say to you, I'll talk to you one other thing about Donald Trump and how he operates and how he gets things done. Johnny walked into his dad's office one morning and said, "Dad, did Mom tell you I passed the driver's test?" "Well, son, she did tell me that, and I'm really proud of you. She told me that the trooper that gave you the test said you had the best written test and the best driving test of anybody that he's ever had. And I'm so proud of you, son. Well, now, Dad, will that give me an opportunity maybe to drive your car or Mom's car once in a while? And, well, son, this is the man in charge I'm talking about now, or it could be the lady in charge. But this is all about the person that's in charge. And he said to his son, well, sure, son, there'll be a time for you to use one of our cars. However, there are some prerequisites. Your mother is not real happy with the way you treat your brother and sister. Your grades are 2 below what they should be. And I've talked to you, son, about reading, and I never seen you read. And I've talked to you about the Bible because, son, there are a lot of good things in the Bible that don't have anything to do with religion. And then there's one last thing, son, and it's that damn long hair of yours. I've told you to get a haircut, and you haven't done it. Now, when you think you've done all of these things, son, we'll talk about driving the car. About 3 weeks later, Johnny comes in to talk to his dad and said, Dad, I wanted to talk to you. I think I've done a lot of things that you asked me to do. Son, I'm proud of you. Your grades, the way Mom feels, the way you're treating your brother and sister, and all those things we talked about, those prerequisites. Really good in all of them. But there's one thing left, son. It's that damn long hair of yours. And you haven't done a thing with it. Now, this is the man in charge. And that's this man right here. And that boy looked at him and he said, well, Dad, you know, you got me to read the Bible. And I did. And when I read the Bible, I learned a lot of things. But I also learned, Dad, that Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, Jesus himself all had long hair, Dad. And the man in charge looked at that kid and he said, son, you are absolutely right. And they walked their ass off everywhere they went. I again thank you for giving me the opportunity to coach basketball in this state. And now I want to give you the very best choice that's ever been made on the man taking over at his first job as a president, and I give you Donald Trump.